Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're exploring a fascinating piece from the Middle East, a coin that represents both history and heritage. Our spotlight of the day is the United Arab Emirates 1 dirham coin, covering its origins and evolution from the 1930s through the early 1980s. You're watching Coins Heritage, where we uncover the stories behind the world's most interesting coins. So, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more numismatic adventures from around the globe. Now, when we talk about the UAE 1 dirham, we're really talking about a coin that symbolizes the nation's journey from a collection of small Gulf sheikdoms to a unified, prosperous country. Before the UAE was officially formed in 1971, the region didn't have its own national currency. From the 1930s to the late 1960s, people used a mix of foreign coins, such as the Indian rupee, the Maria Theresa thaler, and later the Gulf rupee, issued by the government of India for use in Arabian Gulf states. These coins circulated in what are now the 7 Emirates: Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Fujairah, Al Quwain, and Ras Al Khaimah. In 1966, India devalued the Gulf rupee, and this caused major economic disruption in the Trucial states, what would later become the UAE. In response, several emirates began issuing their own currencies. Abu Dhabi introduced the Abu Dhabi dinar, while others adopted the Qatari and Dubai rial. This period, from the late 1960s to early 1970s, was one of financial uncertainty and transition. Everything changed in 1973. Just 2 years after the UAE was officially founded. That year, the newly established United Arab Emirates Central Bank introduced its own national currency, the UAE dirham, to replace the various local and foreign coins in circulation. The first 1 dirham coin was issued in 1973, and it became an immediate symbol of national pride and unity. Let's take a closer look at the design of the coin. The obverse, or front, features an elegant Arabic calligraphic inscription of the coin's denomination, 1 dirham, written in Arabic script, along with the year of minting in both Gregorian AD and Hijri AH calendars. The simplicity of the design gives it a timeless appeal, clean, traditional, and deeply reflective of Arabian culture. On the reverse, you'll find a beautiful engraving of a traditional Arabic coffee pot, or dallah. This is one of the UAE's most beloved cultural symbols, representing hospitality, an essential part of Emirati life. The dallah is used to serve Arabic coffee, or kahwa, to guests, symbolizing warmth and generosity. Around the edge, the inscription reads, United Arab Emirates, in both Arabic and English. The coin's smooth edge and balanced composition make it one of the most elegant modern Middle Eastern coins ever produced. Pre-deform composition of the early dirham coins from 1973 to the early 1980s was cupro-nickel, an alloy made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving the coin its silver-like shine. It weighs about 6.4 grams, has a diameter of 24 millimeters, and features a smooth edge. The coin was minted primarily by international mints, including the Royal Mint in London, which produced high-quality strikes for the UAE's early coinage. As for value and circulation, the 1973-1983 1 dirham coins were issued in large numbers, so most are not considered rare. However, condition and specific year mintages can affect their collectible value. Early coins from 1973 and 1974 are especially sought after by collectors, as they were part of the UAE's very first coin series. In circulated condition, they're generally worth between 2 to 5 dirhams, but uncirculated or proof examples can sell for 20 to 50 dirhams or more, depending on rarity and condition. Some collectors also look for variety coins, where small differences in Arabic script or minting details occur. For example, slight variations in the calligraphy of the word dirham or the spacing of the dates can make one coin more collectible than another. Historically speaking, the 1 dirham coin from this era tells a story of incredible transformation. From the 1930s, when people in the Emirates relied on imported silver thalers and Indian rupees, to the early 1980s, when the UAE had established itself as a unified, oil-rich nation, the dirham became a symbol of identity and independence. Each coin carried the pride of a young country finding its place in the world. During the 1970s and early 1980s, these coins were part of daily life, used in markets, for bus fares, in souks, and by merchants across the Emirates. They circulated alongside new paper notes introduced by the UAE Central Bank. For many Emiratis, the 1 dirham represented more than just money. It was a sign that their nation was standing on its own feet. From a design perspective, the coffee pot, dallah reverse, has remained iconic for decades. Even today, newer versions of the 1 dirham coin still feature the same traditional dallah design, proving just how timeless it is. However, small changes have been made to the size and weight of modern dirhams to match vending and machine standards. For collectors, the 1973 to 1983 1 dirham series is a great place to start when building a UAE coin collection. These coins are relatively easy to find, affordable, and historically significant. They capture the early years of the UAE's independence and the dawn of its rapid development. If you're planning to collect or sell these coins, look for pieces with full details, no scratches, and original mint luster. Store them in airtight holders to prevent tarnishing. Proof or uncirculated coins from the Royal Mint sets are especially valuable to numismatists. To wrap it up, the UAE 1 dirham coin, 1973-1983, is far more than just currency. It's a national emblem that tells the story of a country's unity, culture, and progress. It bridges the past and the future, from the days of the Gulf rupee and the Maria Theresa thaler to the shining modern nation we know today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the UAE 1 dirham coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to your channel name, and share it with your friends who love coins and history. Stay tuned. In our next episode, we'll uncover more coins that shaped nations and connected cultures around the world.